Hello, wherever you are in the world, day, morning, evening. I'm Sher. We're having a great one. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is an impromptu live. I'm coming live to do a collective reading. I'm going to do a collective reading for the Lion's Gate, and so that is going on right now. We're in the strongest part of that. Today, tomorrow, or the strongest parts of that. The most intense energies this particular year are on the 7th rather than the 8th, just because of the alignments right now. I'm going to go ahead and pin my comments. I'm going to do a collective for the collective energies right now, and then I'm going to put this in the comments. Then I'll do mini pulse. Hello, Violet. How are you, honey? It's so good to see you. There we go. Here's the comments. And so I'm going to pin that comment here. Pin. There we go. Okay, got it. I do on the rights to the music. You hear playing in the background. I composed and recorded that in 528 hertz, so you're receiving healing energies as it plays. It's so good to see you guys. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And hopefully I can see all the comments. The last few times I've gone live, I haven't been able to read all the comments, but we're going to go ahead and assume everything is perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the collective read again. So yeah, these are the Lion's Gates energies. And again, that's like when, well, I said again, like I've already explained it, but I haven't. Sirius is in alignment with the sun, and so there are beautiful opportunities for us to, these are intense energies, but these are perfect energies for us to manifest. We also have this new moon coming up, so all your manifestation, just bring that out. Focus on your higher timeline, focus on your highest best outcome, rather than anything you're seeing around you. If that is not representative of what it is that you're looking for and looking to bring in. So I'm going to go ahead and get started now with this live. Then I will go ahead and do individual pulls for those to whom I'm drawn. Donations will get you priority read, a mini read. And that is not in the description because for some reason, every time I post it in the description, Facebook turns my post into a marketplace post, and then my video gets messed up. So I am putting it in the pinned comments. There we go. Okay, first for the collective though. I hope you guys are doing well. I had some issues getting started because Bowie, she's here. She's like lying right beside my computer keyboard, like my wireless keyboard, and she laid on a keyboard and somehow turned the narrator on, and I couldn't figure out how to get narrator turned on. Hi, Gemma. Hello. It's so good to see you guys. I told you guys I'd be back soon. Here I am. So good to see you. Okay. For the collective spirit, for the collective, what is now our highest, best, good to know right now with the Lion's Gate. Got so quiet then. Yeah, nice. We're moving toward emotional fulfillment. So we've got good things coming in on the horizon, moving forward, and we know, what it is that we want. We know what it is that we want. We are making efforts to move forward. There's also this energy of 3 that can be the Holy Trinity. That's us, people we're working with, and the divine. These are creative ideas, our passions. We're moving forward with our passions. Spirit is giving us, I'm also tuning in, you know, I'm clairaudient, tuning into these energies of waiting in divine pauses that we have been in, shifts and transformations that we have been in. And so we're moving out of that and we're moving toward emotional fulfillment. And this is long-term stuff, long-term stability. So we're moving toward emotional fulfillment here. How's the audio? Can you hear me over the music, guys? It feels really loud here, but I can't tell if it's loud on the video. Yeah, toward brighter days, the sun. Beautiful time. So we have a choice right now. You know, people talk about splits in the timelines, and that is true now, but it's just vibration. It's just frequency. It's just energy. So we can choose to align, and we can ask for, you know, assistance with that. We can ask our guardian angels and the archangels to help us to move, quote, up in vibration to that higher timeline, So that's where things are, you know, more peaceful and less chaotic. You know, down here it's chaos, and above is, you know, peaceful, more peaceful. So we can choose that at any time, and it's perfectly okay to ask our spirit team to help us. Guardian angels, archangels, beings of light, whatever resonates with our belief system, the universe, our higher self, however we wish to describe it. In my opinion, it's all the same thing. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Hello, honey. Thanks, Gemma, for letting me know about the audio. Good. Okay, so yeah, these are fated changes, fated shifts that are moving, and excuse me. The karmic wheel is turning for a lot of us here in the collective. I was just tuning in again and listening. Yeah, the karmic wheel is turning, and so a lot of us are getting sort of like just rewards. It's not like in a negative sense. It's in a very positive sense. Karmic, I'm hearing payoff. And I don't normally use terms like this in readings, so I know these are specifically channeled phrases and messages for us right now, because we are in these energies. So focus that on your desired outcome. We are moving more and more into our purpose, more and more into our missions. I believe we have more than one purpose. Most of us do. And if you're drawn to this kind of group and to readings, then you probably are a light worker yourself. And so a lot of us are developing our spiritual businesses right now and focusing more on that. Ending all cycles, definitely. Excuse me. A lot of throat chakra clearing. Yeah. Pulling resources, taking time of assessment. It's really important for us to be clear in our communications, and so it may seem as though, you know, whatever was on pause and whatever felt like not stagnant or stuck, but paused. That was there for alignment, for ourselves and others to come into alignment. We're leaving behind feeling left out in the cold and feeling stuck. We're no longer going to feel stuck because these brand new starts are coming in for us. They're passionate beginnings. And that can be our passions, what we are passionate about. It can also be partnerships, that type of passion. But I'm hearing that, you know, right now it's really tied to our purpose and our mission. We're getting brand new starts. We're getting brand new starts. Just tuning in and listening again. Yeah, we're being guided to move forward toward our passions, to move forward, to keep moving forward. And to understand that if things have felt on pause, that it is because other things within the universe, within the cosmos, have needed to come into alignment for us. Spirit is bringing people into our lives, into our paths. Yeah, there we go. Partnerships. And guiding us reminding us that we have this gentle strength to move forward and leave these old cycles behind with forgiveness for ourselves and others. Yeah, leaving behind the pain of the past and moving forward. Releasing that, asking to take only the lessons, moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles fell on the floor. So yeah, making slow and steady progress, but progress nonetheless, and very committed, very stable, very dedicated, focused. Yeah, toward happiness, balance, justice. These two flew out together. These two reversed or upright, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, these two flew out together here. And that's like the major and the minor arcana versions of these cards in balance. These are the epitome of balance, the Justice card here. And that's like Six of Pentacles there. Complete balance, reciprocity. Things becoming just. And that is in our societal systems as well. You know, as above, so below, as within, so without, the macrocosm and the microcosm. So it's showing up in our individual lives somehow, and it is showing up, you know, in our societies and the global society, in the systems. Yeah, truth coming to light, so that we can create this new, these new beginnings in this new future, in this new cycle with Spirit, co-creating with Spirit, understanding we have all the tools we need that are necessary to move forward and to create, to manifest what it is that we need. Yeah. Reversed or upright, Spirit. Okay. So yeah, another card of balance, like tempering, understanding that, you know, we can have this balance, and you know, she's got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land, and so it's about navigating the emotional and the material, navigating, you know, spirit, the etheric, the esoteric, and the material, the physical. You know, she's got the angel wings, so she's in the ethers, and connected to Spirit, connected to the collective unconscious. She's pulling down all that information. She's got divine information. She's got divine ways of balancing and knowing how to navigate in the real world, quote, real world, and the ethers and the spiritual. And that's angelic guidance. So if that resonates with your belief system, again, we're getting guided. It is in mine. It is in mine for sure. Guardian angels, archangels, we have angelic, divine intervention and protection as we are learning this balance as society and as individuals. And there we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, so moving forward. This is what we're moving toward. The Queen of Pentacles is content, she's happy, she's fulfilled, and she knows she's very abundant. Yeah, it's a time of material abundance coming to us. It's a time of material abundance as we learn to harness, to better harness these energies. And I'm pulling them from up, you know, and that's like the magician does. He pulls the energies from up, from above, and grounds them, roots them. So that is what is going on with this Lionsgate. Again, it's a very high time of manifesting, and we're moving into that new moon. We've got the new moon for manifesting. New moons are a time of manifesting, a very powerful time of manifesting, and full moons are a culmination, so those are the different energies there with the full moons and the new moons. But with this Lionsgate, everything is magnified. The energies are magnified. So Spirit is guiding us to stay focused on what it is that we want to create. Our highest, best outcomes, without being attached to the outcome. So attachment to what it looks like. We're being guided to release that. And it is a time of rebirth and transformation for us all. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, I'm going to pull another, let me see here. Okay, I'm being guided to this particular oracle card. And I'm going to get a sip of water here. Guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can connect with me on Messenger, and you can connect with me there to book your readings. I have a variety of styles and price ranges depending on your needs. So yeah, guidance. Also have an online chakra healing course if you're interested in that. It's 7 weeks long, so you can PM me for those as well. Just to let me know, I'll send you information about that and start dates. And that is an ongoing thing, so there will be a new start date in the fall coming up very shortly. Also have online yoga and meditation classes, so you can check those out. And just I have new reading that is going on right now for a limited time, and this is signs and synchronicities. So it is an interpretation of the signs and synchronicities you're seeing right now. We can look it up. We can look it up and see what these angel numbers mean and that kind of thing. But, depending on the context and the intuitive, so I interpret it in that manner, yet I add this intuitive interpretation of what is going on for you specifically with these numbers, with the signs that you're seeing, animals, so on and so forth. That sign is cute. That universe creator is giving you. So yeah, if you are interested in that, just let me know and I will send you information. I'll get you set up with that. That is $33 USD if you're interested. All right. So yeah, that is a new offering that I'm branching out, moving into that area of signs and synchronicities, along with the regular Celtic Cross in-depth readings, the Reiki healings, and I do those, yeah, guardian angel. I mentioned the angel there, guardian angels. The angels, divine wants us to know we're never alone. You're never alone. You are never alone on this path, even if it feels lonely. Understand that you are never alone. There is a plan, and you are part of it. You are a crucial part of it, as are we all. All right. Okay, what else, Spirit? Okay. I heard this oracle here, so I'm moving to this deck for the collective spirit. What is our highest, best, good to know? Archangel Michael, please protect and shield and give us our highest, best messages. All right, I'm going to put my specs on for this one. Earth School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth, Study, Higher Learning. Yeah, we've come to this Earth School. We agreed to this. We agreed to this stuff. We signed up for this. At least that is my belief system. So yeah, soul contracts, understanding that we came here for a particular purpose. We came here to do this thing or multiple things, you know. And so this is understanding that these lessons that we have experienced, you know, we take those moving forward, and then we help others. For a lot of us, it's about that. It's about experiencing things and then sharing with others about those experiences or strategies for how we survived it, how we made it through it, what we did, and what worked for us, and also letting people know they're not alone. They're not alone. And so when I share my story and when I make myself vulnerable, then I'm letting people know you're not alone. I'm letting people know, hey, you're not alone. This happened to me too, And that means so much for people to understand. And then we have all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So Spirit is guiding us to turn in and to understand, to turn inward, and to understand that we are all guided to Spirit. By Spirit, we can tune in or not, and so we all have that ability. We all have that connection to Spirit. We all have intuition, whether we label it that or not. We are all tapped in if we want to be. There isn't one of us who can't access his or her own intuition and develop, if they choose. And there's no judgment for those who don't choose to do that, and that's fine. But a lot of people do it and they don't understand. They just call it a gut feeling, hunch. Oh, I just had a hunch, and I followed that hunch, and lo and behold, it turned out to be a great thing. So yeah, it's that kind of thing, and understanding that we all have that ability. We all have that ability. And tuning into that and understanding that your heart and your soul knows, tuning into that heart space, and tuning out sometimes, the opinions of others. Sometimes people can, be speaking in our ears, and it's subtle. Sometimes it's a subtlety. There's a subtlety within it, so that we don't maybe recognize it. It's not blatant. It's not obvious. It's not out there. It's there's subtle jibes and remarks, and people let their opinions be known, and sometimes it's positive and sometimes it's negative. But regardless, those opinions and those voices, we can shut those out so that we can listen to ourselves and listen to our higher selves, listen to our intuition, listen to our heart, listen to our souls, because our soul knows where we're going. Our soul knows where we're going. Hi Jennifer, right back at you, honey. Gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous. Thank you. But yeah, that's about understanding that we have that. We all have that ability. We all have that capacity. We can do that. We can, it's a free will choice, but it's always there. It's always there whether or not we tap into it. And then understanding that it's, that we're not alone. We're always being guided. We're always being given signs from the universe, from Spirit, from God, from Creator, whatever verbiage you like, and whatever verbiage fits with your belief system and resonates with you. In my opinion, it's all the same thing. We're talking about the same beautiful phenomenon, and energy. that would be like an entire book, you know. So I won't go into all that. It's completely okay to tap in, and it's completely okay to not, but understand that it's there if we want it. It's there if we want it. And again, no judgment toward those who are not choosing, you know, and there's no condescension in that. There's no condescension in that. There's no judgment in that. People make choices. That's okay. And a lot of those choices, again, in my belief system, you know, were made before we incarnated. We decided it. Okay, you're going to come into my life at this year and this particular month, and you're going to teach me this lesson, and that is my belief system. But, you know, so a lot of these things we signed up for before we came, especially those of you who are drawn to spirituality, you know. Yeah. But we all bring healing. We all bring healing. We all have that capacity. You know, regardless of what we're doing, everything is creation. Whether it is a meal or, you know, having a conversation with someone, that is all a gift. So, oh, beautiful. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Jennifer. I hope I'm not going in and out of my life here. Okay, awesome. Jennifer, I'm going to pull for you, honey. Okay. So, I'm going to check the time. How long have I been? I don't know. I'll just have to check the time, the timestamp again, so that I can, when I put this on YouTube, then I can let people know when the collective guidance ends. Hi, Joanne. How are you, honey? Can you guys see Bowie napping back there? She is so peaceful right now. And it's so funny because this Lionsgate, you know, like I said, is very powerful. And every single cat is just like outside. It's just, they're just like dead to the world right now. It's like, I can't lift my arms. I don't know. That's how I interpreted it. That's what they look like to me. So good to see you, Joanne. Let me put my specs back on. All right, Jennifer, I'm going to get to you, honey. Thank you for that donation, honey. So much appreciated. Okay. I'm well, Joanne. I hope you are. Did I already answer you? Okay. Here we go. Jennifer for Jennifer Spirit. Yeah, Bowie back there. She turned the narrator on for me on my computer, and I couldn't figure out how to get it off. Because she's right by my keyboard there. Okay, Jennifer. Okay. They said these two decks, and then this one. Thank you, honey, for your donation. Okay, I heard for me to start with this one. So for Jennifer, please, Spirit, for Jennifer, tuning into Jennifer's energies. What is in Jennifer's highest best good to know? For Jennifer, please, Spirit, for Jennifer. Nice. For Jennifer, here I am. Okay, what I'm hearing is you're leaving behind a conflict. If you have had any conflict in relationships, you're leaving those behind, and you're going to be taking better, that sounded like, okay, I don't like that word. Focusing more on self-care. Focusing more on self-care. Spirit wants you to rest and understand that it's okay to take time for yourself. And if you've been taking time for yourself, Spirit is guiding you to take more time for yourself right now. Or different. Like focusing differently. Like resting in a different way. Self-care in a different way than you've been doing. Slow down. Time in nature. Yeah. Spirit wants you to go outside to connect. So you take a break. When these old cycles end, you know, it can be taxing for us energetically and physically, mentally, spiritually, all those ways, emotionally. Spirit is guiding you to take some time to yourself. It will be healing for you to be in water, near water. I mean, it always is, but specifically for you right now. That is what Spirit is guiding you. I'm hearing gardens. There's something about enjoyment, gardens, relaxing. And these relationships, like the lessons from these relationships that you are gleaning from these relationships, and they can be any kind of relationships. They can be, you know, business partnerships, colleagues, friendships, romantic. It can be any kind of relationship. These kinds of relationships, learning. Spirit is asking you to take very good care of yourself as you are integrating these lessons, as you are integrating and processing. There's something about connecting the dots, that being in nature is going to allow you to connect the dots more. Like to say, okay, this happened and that happened and that happened, and kind of pulling them all together and making sense of them as you release the need to make sense of them. That's like a catch-22. That's like an oxymoron. You're releasing. Spirit is asking you to release the need to understand, so that you will understand, so that they can bring you the understanding. Relaxing, taking care of yourself, and being in nature is going to allow you this ease for your mind, and you're gonna, it's just gonna come to you easily. Like it's gonna come to you easily. And this could be like a Saturn return kind of life review kind of thing for you as well, is what I'm hearing. I don't know if you're anywhere near a Saturn return, but it feels very Saturnian, like understanding the lessons, like a whole life review, or like an entire cycle. And again, as a collective, we are ending old cycles, beginning new ones, and these are long-term cycles. So these could be 20-year cycles, 21-year cycles, 12-year cycles, 7-year cycles that we are ending and gleaning the lessons from. So Spirit wants you to take care of your body. Also with the Lionsgate and with the Ascension, you may have been having some Ascension symptoms. And so understand that, you know, that it's really important to stay hydrated, stay grounded again, and that, you know, being in nature will help you to do that as well. I'm also hearing like cleansing baths, salt baths, new solutions and beginnings. Yeah. So Spirit is bringing you brand new beginnings here, Jennifer. And so Spirit is guiding you to release into that, and to kind of surrender to the process and surrender these new beginnings. And again, time in nature. Time in nature. Okay, what else for Jennifer, please, Spirit? So, yeah, it looks like a beautiful time of renewal for you. You are adored. Yeah, just like understanding how much you're adored, how lovable you are. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. Don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. So it's like understanding if you've heard otherwise from people throughout your life, honey. I'm going back to school in October. Yay! That is so cool, Jennifer. I'm so excited for you. So this is about understanding that you are loved, you are lovable, you are fine. You are fine, just as you are. Like, you are fine just as you are. Yeah, so you're going to be moving more and more into self-love again as you take a break. Turn on your love light, yeah, and express yourself. Love like crazy. Sometimes the best way to remain sane is to love like crazy. I really like these cards. But yeah, it's you're going to be exuding your love through your new endeavors and understanding like that you're perfectly fine to pursue this new beginning. That is so funny. The Earth School. The Earth School phrase popped out. Yeah. So, yeah, you're actually in a literal Earth School coming in October. If they once loved you, they still do. So, yeah, it's about understanding the eternal nature of this unconditional love and understanding that we are love. You know, we are love. And that is the biggest lesson for us. Like, and we are moving through self-forgiveness also as a collective. And so forgiving others is forgiving ourselves, and that's part of that self-acceptance and that universal love, and you are tapped into that. So if you have heard otherwise, if other people have expressed to you or made you feel that, I know what they say, nobody can make you feel a certain way, that whatever. Some people try, they try to bring us down, they try to dim our light. Anyway, if you've heard otherwise, you're just perfect, just as you are. And that love is still there, even if they're not showing it, even if they're not, people love us with, this is a lesson that I am learning, people love us with the capacity that they have to love, period. And they can't do more. They can't do more. So, yeah. But that doesn't make us any less lovable, right? Hi, Annie. Hello, honey. How are you? Okay. Prepare to be astounded. That is the last message for you, Jennifer. Yeah, so just understanding that you are going to be astounding. I'm hearing yourself. You're going to be astounding yourself. Wow. Like, wow, I didn't know I could do that. How about that? Okay, they said one more for you, Jennifer. And again, thank you so much for the donation. Okay. I'm going to perch. I was perched and I'm sliding, so I'm going to move back here. Okay, for Jennifer. There we go. Aw, the dove and the hawk. So you're combining the energies of the dove and the hawk. So purity of heart, purity of soul, and yet being able to swoop down and get what you want. So it's like a combination of the masculine and feminine that is in perfect tandem for you to go after what it is that you want. Continue your pursuits, continue your path with your schooling and all your endeavors. Yeah. So that masculine and feminine energy there. Feminine being our receptivity, and then divine masculine being taking right action. You know, we all have divine masculine and feminine within us, so this is like the perfect balance. Perfect balance of give and take, perfect balance of assertion, and again, receptivity. Feminine energy is never about passivity or submissiveness. No, it's not about that at all. And I'm not even talking about female. I'm talking about the feminine, you know, but that it's not passive. It's never passive. Receptive. And that is completely different, but yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. And then that peace that the dove embodies, purity, peace, and inspiration. The doves bring inspiration as well. Yeah. Awesome. So that was completely awesome again. And again, I'm hearing, yeah, you're going to be surprised. Like you're going to surprise yourself with how, quote, well you do, you know, by your standards and anybody else's. Annie, hello. All right, I hope that resonates, precious. Keep going. Keep doing you. Keep focusing on you. And again, take self-care. Remember to take care of yourself. If you're going to school and you've got all these other responsibilities and activities, I almost said obligations, and then so I stopped myself. Because it's not an obligation if it's something you want to do. So, responsibilities, that's different. That's neutral. At least in my opinion. It's neutral to positive in my book. But yeah, you're going to be able to balance it out. But you need to give yourself breaks. And I pointed my finger at you. Remember to take breaks, honey. Just remember to take breaks. Much love to you, honey. Much love. And you are so welcome. Thank you so much. Annie, I haven't pulled from you in a while. Okay, so 777 will get you a mini read. 1111 will get you a more in-depth read, and that is USD for those across the pond. Excuse me. Okay, take a sip. So let me know in the comments if you've chosen to do that. Otherwise, I'm pulling for those to whom I am drawn, and I'm going to pull for Annie. I haven't pulled for you in a while. For Annie, spirit, for Annie. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna, I mean, that's a good card. It's kind of cruel for me to say wow and then just not share it with you. But I'm gonna pull a clarifier on it. Yeah. Okay, new beginning. Yeah, you're getting a fresh new start. So if you had a question, like a yes-no question, and the answer is yes. There's going to be balance, a brand new situation, and you know, it's tempering itself. It looks like like a new leg of your journey. Was perhaps on pause or felt on pause, and it's going to become unstuck. You're getting a brand new beginning in there, and it's tempered, like it's going to be balanced. Something that was causing you to feel like a little less than. It was a situation that was out of balance. It's coming into balance. The answer is yes, and you are ascending and rising above it all. That's you. That's your embodiment right now. As a high priestess, Spirit wants you to continue to tune into your intuition. You're very highly connected to Spirit right now, so understand that you can stay there. This could be around a partnership of some sort as well. There's going to be healing in it. And again, it can be a romantic partnership, it can be a business partnership, it can be a family partnership, it can be any kind of partnership. There's going to be healing in it. It's coming into balance. There's going to be healing. So if there's been any, I'm almost hearing inequality. And I don't really use that word that much, not in readings, but it's coming into balance. So if something was out of balance, I'm also hearing you're going to be getting clarity around something that was confusing, or you're going to have more choices than you realize right now. Spirit is bringing you more choices, more options, like you're going to have more options than you realize right now, or than appear right now. And there is like a sense of destiny within it, rebirth, a reclamation of your energies, your sovereignty, calling it back to you, your power. This is you standing in your full power, Annie. Rebirth. Rebirth and renewal. And I'm hearing the phrase emotional depths from the emotional depths. There's like a healing from diving into the emotions around it, around that situation, whether it is a present situation or a past situation. And you are embodying this. You're calling your energy back to you. And Spirit is guiding you. And what I'm hearing right now is for you to continue to do this, like to call your power back to you. I do this myself. I call all my soul fragments back to me. Because when we experience any kind of negative situations, including trauma, and it can be from this incarnation or our previous ones, then we have, what is called a soul fragment that is left behind. You can call your soul fragments back to me and call back all my power to me across all dimensions, all directions of time. You're embodying this triple goddess here. So you are absolutely in your divine feminine energy here, and he is spectacular. It's spectacular, and there can be an element of life review around this. And this Lion's Gate that we're all in, that can happen as well. Things are brought to our awareness so that we can, look at them and decide what we want to claim, what we want to declare, what we want to be ours moving forward, as we call it, our power back to us. And a lot about balance, again, within the collective. This is happening within the collective, so it could be even larger than in your life than just like one partnership. It can be like across several realms, I'm hearing, for you. But yeah, it's about you recognizing your own power, honoring it, honoring your divine femininity, and honoring your sovereignty, like your personal sovereignty, your individual sovereignty, your energetic sovereignty. It's all three. It's all three. Yeah. Like the triple goddess, you know, that's like the virgin and the mother and the crone. You know, the crone has a negative connotation, but it doesn't have a negative denotation. So, you know, it doesn't embody anything negative. The crone is wisdom. You know, so you're embodying all three right now. So you are the virgin, you are the mother, and you are the crone all in one. All in one. So you have the wisdom, you have the purity, and you have the nurturing energies of all three right now. Amazing. That is gorgeous, Annie. I hope that resonates, honey. But yeah, it's definitely like a time of rebirth. And if anything has been out of balance, it's coming into balance. And if you had a yes/no question, you got a brilliant and very clear yes that popped out right away. And I don't really do yes/no questions in my readings. It's just a personal preference for me as a reader. But that yes card popped out right away. Very first card. All right, much love to you, honey. I hope that resonated, Annie. It's so good to see you. You guys see Bowie back there? It's just so peaceful. All right, honey. All right, I'm going to pull one more for the collective. Ow. Did you guys hear my knee? I'm embodying the crone today. Just kidding. All right. No. So, yeah, here we go. All right, for the collective. Okay, I said this one. I'm going to stick that yes back in there, just in case it wants to come out, the collective. What is an hour? Highest best good to know right now for the collective, please, Spirit. Just to end the reading, guidance for all of us. Here we go. Communicate clearly. Yeah, so a very, very important highlight on communication right now. Communication is always important. You know, I taught English for 20 years. I get that. I'm a writer. Yeah, but it is really important also to communicate, you know, clearly with our angels, with our spirit team, with our guides, and just with Creator, and making ourselves very clear, communicating also with our higher selves, communicating also with ourselves, and being honest with ourselves, communicating with ourselves very clearly. What it is that I want, what is it that I want, who am I? You know, asking those questions. Or it can be something as simple as, you know, what do I want to eat for dinner? You know, and being honest with ourselves, because our body tells us what we need, you know, if we listen. It's like, okay, I'm craving pizza. Well, maybe we don't know that we're just a tiny bit protein deficient and we need that, you know, that element on the pizza. Or vitamin C. We're like craving like salsa or something, you know, that it can be something like that. It's like the body needs vitamin C, so that's why we're craving that. Or our electrolytes may be a little off, and so we may crave something that is, you know, salty, for that balance there with sodium and potassium and levels. Okay. All right. I hope that resonated. And again, guys, I hope you have a beautiful Lionsgate. Make sure you can make your list here, manifesting. Yeah, just focus on what it is you want. You can make a vision board. I make mine in a journal. A handy dandy, like a sketchbook that I bought at a discount because it had been opened. So, you know, I just found this hardbound sketchbook and I just write things out, and I use different colored pens and I draw things sometimes, and, you know, so that's what I use. But you can use anything. You can use loose leaf paper, or, you know, like printer paper or whatever. I'm not gonna let you see too closely, but yeah, that's what I do. But you can do anything like that. With a new moon, start something new. Start something new. Like if you want to write a book, write one paragraph, write one sentence. It shows the universe. It gets that momentum going, and it brings enjoyment and bliss, because I imagine what we want is something that brings us joy. So just doing that one step. If you want to paint, pick up a new hobby, you know, buy a set of pens, buy a sketchbook, you know, just make one movement, one small movement speaks volumes to Creator and to your spirit team and to the universe. So yeah, it doesn't have to be much. You don't have to write a whole page. You can write one paragraph. Anything that shows the universe, hey, I like this, I want this. And that shows it in, you know, through action and not through a mindset of lack, you know, which is an illusion anyway. So much love to you guys. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Namaste.